Welcome back to Adventure Capitalism with me, Emily. If you have been around for the past few episodes, you know that I started building a starter house last time, and guess what? I tore the whole thing down. You can see the remnants of my chests and barrels and my bed over there. And yeah, I had another idea, and it just wasn't vibing for me. I don't know. I think we might end up going with a small series of buildings, so this feels like a small settlement instead of just a big house, so no little isthmus here. But yeah, we'll see what comes out of it. Anyway, let's get into building. Here we go! Okay, so I'm trying to decide between front lantern or side lantern. I don't know, I think I'm gonna have to look at them in their fullness before I'm able to decide. Yeah, it's probably that. Yep. Alright, so this is the dock we've got so far. I do want to put supports on it underwater. I'm gonna need quite a few more fences for that. But I like the slab look, and it makes it easy to get down. I might have to add another slab underneath just so that, for one, the fence that is going to support it connects, but also just so it looks a little more solid. But I am really digging the half slab as it attaches to the ground here. So I'm thinking the little dock is going to be just the beginning. You're gonna, let me just give you the vision. You're gonna sail up here. Over here you have a small farm area that I've already got going. I know it's been a while since you've seen Frederick. There you are, baby. Oh yeah. Delilah is in there somewhere too. So yeah, little farm area over here. And then I think my house is going to be in this area. It's going to be smaller than the ambitious project that I had before. So you're going to have path going this way, path going this way. And then over here is going to be kind of a storage shed because my farm's up there. And I don't think I've shown you this yet, but I've got a bit of a lava farm going. Yeah, and I think I just want generally to use the space, or to fill the space with more structures than I had originally planned, just to make it have a better sense of life than just, oh, it's a house in the middle of nowhere. You know what I mean? You feeling me? Yeah, definitely tea lanterns was the way to go. Anyway, I'm gonna go to sleep and we're gonna keep going. We are finishing this today. No more LOL bet. Yeah. Alright, so we got some posts in. Here's what they look like underwater. Also, the underwater sounds, I feel like have been elevated. I don't know. I kind of like it. I think I'm gonna kind of leave this how it is under here. But it's looking cute. I'm also gonna need a ladder just to, when I fall into other parts of this little inlet here. Yeah, I would I would like a little ladder. But yeah, maybe let's also put a fence post down here somewhere so I can tie my, oh wait, no, I could just tie it to that. Nope, we don't like the floating. Could put it over here. F. Nice. I'm not fully satisfied with like the cloud texture here. It just looks a little grainy, but colors are beautiful. Alright. Does that look weird? It does. It does look weird. I don't like it. Alright, on to the barn. Oh dear. I have been noticed. I thought I could get away with it, and that was wrong. That was just regular incorrect. Oh, I have this. What's my... Do I want to do that with my one arrow? At least I'm at home. 2, 3, and then the banner guy. 4, just 4. Well, he's alone. I did alright. A diamond sword is really helpful. We gotta finish gearing up soon. Okay. 2 of you are over there. Okay, you're all still over there. Huh. I would much rather fight you on land. What is your deal, bro? Ooh, nice dodge. Wow. And we harvested all that sugarcane. Alright, after that short detour. Let's see. Maybe I'll leave that in my inventory. Oh yeah, definitely. For a barn, yeah, I'm kind of liking how that looks. Maybe do a little barn roof on that too. Jump cut! Well, would you look at that? We finally finished something. Let me back up here. I'm liking the look of this roof. The texture's a little iffy, but I think if we add in more, like, landscaping details that you won't notice it as much. But I really love the roof and the color combo. I was a little hesitant to use the mangrove wood, like I previously said with all of this, like, pink in the landscape. but I think by making the whole ground area over here moss, it doesn't, like, hurt as much, I guess, if you can say that. So I'm pretty happy. I think behind me here, I'm gonna extend this little paddock? Question mark? No, that's not it. This, you know, the fenced in area where my sheep and my cow are. I'm gonna extend that kind of to the front side, this like front corner over here. Let me get out of F5 and we can look at that. I like to kind of connect it so it's kind of over here. And then, you know, they have more space to roam than just this little area. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with my goats yet since like they jump so freaking high. Maybe they'll be roof goats. I don't know. Oh, actually, that would be hilarious. There's a place. It's not like near where I grew up, but in the same state that there's this building that has like grass. It's like a grass roof building, and they have goats mow the roof. Well, we don't have that going on here. It could be fun to just, you know, get a lead and put our goats up on the roof. I might have to do that. We might have to make that work out. Probably not today, but that would be very funny. Anyway. Yeah. So this is our barn. I guess we'll go inside. I'm gonna put glass in there. So there's a nice window. So I'm gonna put some storage things in here. Maybe some hay bales up on this ledge here. Maybe I'll do another ledge on this side. Could use like a single chicken in here. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll, if you've seen people make like birds' nests out of coral, I could put one up there and then put a chicken on it. The question would really just be, how do I get the chicken to stay up there? Oh, that would be pretty neat. Pretty neat. That, and I wonder if that was using a mod. That might have been using the, like, invisible item frame mod. I might have to add that. Anyway, on to the next project! Whatever that is. So right now I'm collecting mud so we can start making some mud bricks, because I think that's how I want to path with this base. But I just wanted to show you that I made a sinkhole over there. It's kind of weird. Come look at it. And then there is just a whole underwater cave system that starts here. Maybe another time! And that next project is putting in the beginning of a pathway. You can see here, well, first of all, it just rained, and that's why everything is so shiny. But you can see that I have dug out the moss a little bit to kind of get the beginnings of a pathway. And I've made some mud bricks and some packed mud just to give it a bit of variation. Since we're not using grass or dirt in this area, I do love the path block, but, you know, no dirt, no dice. So, but I honestly love the packed mud and the mud bricks especially, like, a lot. Definitely one of my favorite bricks in Minecraft. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a time lapse and see just how we can get this path to turn out. It's not quite going very many places yet, but let's hope it's cute. Yeah, I kind of like that. Cute. The pattern is nice. It's chill. We're on a roll, yo. Let's go. What next? Okay, so we have 2 projects on my mind, at least at this moment, that we could do. We could do the actual house. I keep zooming in on myself because, right behind me. That's where I'm thinking I want to put the house. Oh, that would be okay. I'm just thinking about the house that backs up to um I'm just thinking about a house that backs up to like directly on the water. You can have like one of those little patios that's just above the waves. That would be really cute. That's the thing I'm kind of motivated to do right now, but part of me is just like, oh no, like that's gonna be the permanent structure I live in forever, and that's scary. I don't like it. But we're gonna have to tackle it at some point, and I don't really have any ideas for the shed that's gonna go over here yet. So we will start there, I guess. Okay, so in between recording sessions, I have been doing quite a bit of mining, and now I have diamond armor. Aren't I pretty? Thank you, thank you. I've also made that pen a little bigger, and just so it comes out, and we can see, our cute little pets that are not Frederick and Delilah. Did I tell you I named the other goat Delilah? They're in that hill. Anyway, we're back now, and it's time to get started on the house. The most dreaded thing I've ever built, because the terrain doesn't really speak to me anymore. Except this barn is really cute. I think it works pretty well. Where did my voice go? Blah. Okay. Yeah, except this barn that I think works pretty well. I've moved my bed in there and my barrels and stuff. We've just got 2 floating chests. I'm avoiding it. That's why I'm rambling. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're back, but with vision. So, what just happened? There was a zombie. Oh, he drowned. I was beginning to wonder if that worked. In this mod pack thing that I'm doing, there was a zombie behind me that I'll probably leave in the editing so you can have context. But he's been going underwater and following me around for like a while, but I have not seen one drowned yet. So I guess that guy just did. That was a scary noise. Anyway, we're back, but with vision. Let me go back up here. Ignore him. So, remember when I was talking about how I want this to be when you walk in here? So you get off your boat, whatever. Come up here. Ah, yes, immediately this. And then, a lovely building here. It's gonna be, so, I forget how far apart they are, but we're gonna go 4 high on this half. And then 8 high on the other half. I think these are 9 blocks apart, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so you have, your one area there to have the pitch in your roof. Also, this just feels kind of regal. I think I'll leave these as white pillars. They do look kind of pretty. I like the texture on them. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, and then the back part will be taller. And I don't know if I'll do this today, but I'm thinking maybe eventually we put a little lighthouse in the top that you can see from way over there. We're gonna jump cut to me standing way over there. Can you see my vision? So this is what's over here, and you might recognize some of this terrain if you could see in the dark. From my traumatic boating experience a couple episodes ago. This was back where I got lost. Terribly, terribly lost. Anyway, but yeah, there's just so much water over here, and it opens up eventually, and yeah, I just thought, since you can see the little white thing right there, maybe eventually we get a lighthouse. That's talk for a future episode though. We just need, like, I need to commit. Commitment issues. We need to commit to building. So we're gonna do it sans lighthouse for now and think about that for later once I have more redstone tools and things and have a moment to figure that all out. So, without further ado, the replay mod. Okay guys, so I have been playing around with this a bit. You can see my roof is mostly in progress. But I'm just not really liking how the red is turning out. I don't know what compelled me to do that. So we're gonna go ahead and try changing it to the pale oak planks instead of the mangrove ones. Not to mention, it is so hard to collect so many mangrove things. They're so pretty, but these trees are just so annoying. Um, so we're gonna give that a shot. I'm sure you'll see that in just a second. But as you can see, I'm also playing around with like the base layer. I think I'm gonna go with uh you can see that I'm gonna kind of mix in just the what is that called? The polished deep slate in with the bricks. I think for the bottom layer, these tiles are just too much. And I think I'm gonna go back in later and texture the roof so that there's more than just the tiles in there too, so it all ties together more. But for now, I'll see you again when I have changed this red out. But hold on, wait. Do you think we should make the pillars red? I think we could. It could be a nice drawing, but also could be good to draw in. We'll try. We'll try with the spruce and the mangrove. Okay? Ready, set, go. Okay, so I thought I would try texturing this white wall with planks and the logs, the stripped logs, and it's not really working for me. It's not like, I don't know, I feel like with the red, you can get away with it more. But the lines are so much harsher in the pale oak. Like, those two specifically. I don't know, they almost even look like sunken in more. It's just not right. Although I am curious what it would look like if the whole thing were just the logs. I think I might like that better. I don't know, I'm having a hard time imagining this with all of the details. And that could probably use some livening up too, but I don't know. But I think the spruce beams or corners or whatever you want to call them, those were the right choice. I think it's this, yeah, the white part can't be red. I don't really want it to be spruce either. I don't think I have nearly enough spruce. Okay, we're gonna move forward with the white and see what happens. I think it'll be great in the end, but not right now. Not again. Oh, just you. Okay. Yeah, why not? Oh no, you lost your llama! Oh. No. What? Brown dye. Pale oak sapling. Well, I don't have nearly enough of that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I could trap you. You're cute. You don't like bread. Can you stop walking in here? Oh, did you? Oh, oh. Did you lose your guy? Well, I've been given the gift. He did not want that one. So he is mine now! Let me know in the comments what we should name him. We will get back to Crystal. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Can I have the other one? I'm trying to figure out what kind of roof I should put on the back. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not madly in love with this first roof, so I could change that, but I'd really just like to power through and do the other side. But I don't know, I don't like that from like this angle. It looks like it's as tall as that mountain right there, or that, I don't know, big hill. And it's really not. Like, the angles are so deceptive, but that back half, I imagine, is probably gonna look like it's up there if I do the same roof pattern on the back. And would that look weird because they're not at the same level? Oh, also, that should not be there. Whoops. Yeah, so that's the dilemma I'm having right now. That, and I am missing just one piece of stripped spruce. I think I will just chop this down quick. Okay, I fixed those things. Now that's at level, and that little extra piece is gone. The barn over there just so cute. I love it. Yeah, guys, I'm just a little bit stuck. Just a little bit stuck. I feel like I want it to go, you know, to triangle on the side here. Because, like, this one is triangled from the front. So I'm thinking triangle it from here. But that's gonna look so weirdly tall. I'm gonna have to do a lot of detail work on that. But, I don't know, is that a bad idea? Just kind of like the idea of it coming out, like this part coming out from that. So, I don't know, I'm just gonna do whatever I want, and please shred me in the comments if I need to fix it. Okay. Ready? Quiet, please. Ready, go! Yeah. That looks right to me. Yeah, I think so. Okay, let's take a look. That is actually so cute. Actually, yeah. I think we need to do another ridge on the top, but I think we can just do that with slabs. Oh, can we? Because it's not. Because those are already stairs, because that's an even number across. Yeah, we might not be able to do that. We'll see. I'll play around with it. But this is a good angle. I like how they look next to each other. We do need a third little thing over there that's gonna be... It's gonna be smaller. Now I'm not so sure about this because of how it affects this angle, you know? Because this is gonna be the biggest structure here, your eye's gonna be immediately drawn to it. But I do still love the, like, you know, walking up to this barn and... Well, okay. I wanted to for sure get the outside of this done in this video. We'll see what project I want to do next. So, we've done barn. Wait, what is this? Let's start from the beginning. We've done dock, barn, paths, that animal pen. I should really just put that guy in there. He's been fully abandoned now. Look at that little booty. And we're gonna want to do the inside of this at some point. I want to do a thing over here. I need to do the detailing on the outside and get windows and all of these things. That I might just use a fence for. Yeah, maybe retexturing the roof. I don't hate it so much anymore though, but we do gotta finish retexturing the bottom. But we're at a good place right now. So we're gonna call it for this video. We're about running out of time, but next time you can expect us to pick up on all of these small details going into these two builds, and maybe we'll start tackling this one, but I think I've got some things in mind of other miscellaneous tasks that I have just neglected doing. Like, remember Frederick over there has a horn I want? Maybe two? Maybe. We breed them and have infinite horns. So may fortune 3 be ever in your favor. Have a great day, or night, or morning, or whatever. Bye! If I had a mace right now,